growing up, I didn't do art. I didn't do art in primary. I didn't do art in high school. But it's that thing that I always known from when I was young, that I loved art. When I was 10 years old, I started plaiting. I remember I started plaiting my grandmother, and then from then, I was just playing with her hair until I actually became good at it. I think when I was in grade 8, that's when I started plaiting like my classmates. I started plaiting teachers. And from there, I was doing it for money. I didn't know that there could be an art career, but I just knew that I really, really love art. When I finished my matric, I went straight to university and I studied fine arts. But then once I got into university and I started doing art, it was so easy for me to fuse the two together. The hairstyling that I've been doing from when I was young, even when I was studying art, I will go to art school, go to class and then come back. I always have a client waiting for me at home for me to do their hair. Literally every art piece I make, it has to do with hair. I was raised by my grandmother and she couldn't take care of all of us. So it was so good for me when I started doing people's hair, I was able to take care of myself. So even though hair plaiting was something that I was doing for money, it was something that I've always seen as an art form. I literally became fascinated with it as I was doing it more and more. Fortunately for me, I was able to actually fuse it together with my art. For me, I think convincing my parents and my family about this art career and this art journey that I've been taking, it's been very, very difficult because I cannot say that they are fully convinced yet. But one thing I've realized is that during my art career, during my art journey, as I progressed, I had an opportunity to go overseas. I managed to sell a little bit of work. So from there, I feel like they are loosening up a bit. They're starting to be a bit supportive now. It is a very profitable career, but it also needs a lot of discipline and hard work. Because there's no one pushing you. You have to be pushing yourself. It's not like you have a boss or anything like that. If you're not disciplined, then you're not gonna have money. You need to have a lot of artworks in order for you to have money. Because even the buyers, you need to give them a lot of options. If you give a buyer 3 artworks and say choose, if he doesn't like those 3, you're gonna lose the sale. But if you show them like 20 options, it's possible that like from that 20 you are gonna sell something. My work celebrates the beauty and the art of hairstyling, and my work promotes self-identity and self-expression. Because the reason why I choose the themes that I choose in my work is because I was looking at how we grew up also. Growing up in a school that I grew up, we were never told. Actually, we were not allowed to wear braids, and dreadlocks were not allowed in school. Literally, it was not a question. You couldn't come to school with dreadlocks. So for me, I always had questions of why is it as a society, why are we always being told how we are supposed to look? Like this is acceptable and this is not acceptable. So that's why in my work, I always make sure that I have this extraordinary, and I celebrate the beauty and the art of hairstyling and black hair. What I would say to young artists who are trying to become an artist, I can say this, you need to be patient, you need to be disciplined, work very, very hard. Make sure you have a lot of artworks. You're gonna be able to enter competitions all over the world, all over. Any competition that comes your way, you enter. Do not give up. If anyone wants to get hold of my art, I'm currently here at Asisebenze Art Studios. And also I work with Artist Proof Studios. They have a lot of prints. I work with them. So if maybe you're looking to buy art or to see some of my artwork, you can go to Artist Proof Studio. And also my Instagram handle is at Lebohang Lang. That's where I post most of my work. And another thing is that I'm going to be having a solo exhibition in April with Lisa Moore. with Lisa Moore Art Gallery. It's gonna be at the fire station in Rosebank. So yeah, if you wanna see more of my work, I'm literally right now working on making works for that exhibition, which is gonna be happening on the 15th of April.